Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Bear Down Bros here with a first ever Road to the College Football Playoff, Episode 1, and my first ever online game. I'll get into the commentary in 1 second here, but look at this deep shot I take on play number 3 from scrimmage. Had to make an adjustment, just deep throw to carry and Moore here for the touchdown. Starting off right, like I mentioned, this is my first ever online game, so this is the first episode, and what I'm trying to bring you guys is just gameplay that's right to the point, right? Quick edits with some commentary in the background, trying to win as many games as I can and just have a good time while we're doing it. All right, so this opponent here wasn't the best, to be honest, but this is my first game ever, so it's a nice little warm-up using the Oregon Ducks here. That's going to be my team I'm primarily using the entire time. Right here, just gets a giant gain to start the game off. I'm kind of like, okay, this guy maybe kind of knows something what he's doing, and then just dumps it off to his halfback right here. I will say, he wasn't completely lost out there. He clearly played the game before, but, a nice first opponent to play against. Running the ball here quite a bit, so I had to, lock in for a second and start calling some blitzes, and as you can see here, he's not getting a single yard on my defense. But, this is going to be a series I'm trying to do here in the CFB 26 new game. I haven't played online games in a while, but just trying to get back into it. And right here, you could probably hear me in the background. I was pretty mad about this. I just let his tight end walk right into the end zone, it felt like. But so 7-7, end of the first quarter approaching. I'm not going to lie. I was basically flawless this game. Dante Moore he completed basically every single pass. And so, starting the game off, I'm just trying to, I threw a risky pass right there. I got lucky, it got through. But, trying to mix in the run play when I can. I'm very familiar with the Ducks playbook, so I've got kind of some favorites saved I like to cycle through here. But, yeah, not afraid to hit him over the middle, and I'm going to go and scramble out here, take a knee. And then right here, just nice little curl underneath. I was going to hit the post, but had to drop it off, and then almost get in the end zone here, but left with 1 yard and just get it right in. So gonna be 14-7 here. Feeling pretty good, liking my chances, but anything can happen, and he's not afraid to take it out also whatsoever. But never really got too far. I'm also very inexperienced when it comes to defense, so throughout this series, hopefully my defense will get a little better. But I try to call some zones and user the linebacker as best I can, but I'm definitely more of a offensive focused player. Right here, just stopped him on 4th down, and this one I just knew it was a touchdown from the play, from the coverage. This was just right over the middle, easy touchdown, no problem whatsoever there. Yeah, 21-7. I hope to continue this series. I think about getting on Madden a little bit here, but just wanted to get out some gameplay, see if this series is successful. It's been a little bit, so, but just trying to bring back that ranked online games, just pure quick cuts, footage, commentary, right to the point, not messing around. I definitely might do some streams here, but right here, 4th and 14, he goes for it, thinking he's going to just have a Hail Mary to end the half. 1 second left on my own yardage. I make the 50-yard field goal with Atticus Sappington to put us up 24-7 going into the third quarter here. And he gets ball. You do this thing where he'd come out and just start juking and get 12 yards. Didn't really understand what he was doing right here. Just, you can't do 3 fakes and expect to not get sacked. How is a non-interception? I do not know, but drop him back yet. And then user, let's fucking go. Bryce Betcher, user play. I was hyped about this, I'm not going to lie. So 31-7, game is well in control. Honestly, couldn't have gone any better for a first game. I'm no noob when it comes to this game, though. I definitely put in my hours in Dynasty and all that, so I definitely know what I'm doing. But having an online game like this and, being able to beat up on probably someone who's not as experienced feels pretty good. Right here, another interception, but just out of bounds. And yeah, so just getting pressure all day on this guy, trying to send nickel blitzes as much as I can, and then right here, I don't know how he finds a tight end from out. He got lucky. I'm not gonna lie on some of these plays. Everything's covered here. just throws up a prayer and it's intercepted, but I got pass interference. Like, oh my, biggest bailout of the century right there. But I mean, I really can't complain. Right there, dumps it off to the middle, gets the first down. You know, teams are going to move the ball on me. That's no question about it. Which is why I'm hoping to improve the defense, like I mentioned earlier. But if I can just limit or if I can just score every time on offense, and just hopefully get some pressure, I think I'll do okay. But right here, just throws it in for the touchdown. Goes for two. Tries to do the jet sweep, but this is not CFP 25, so it is not going to work whatsoever. I felt like the game played pretty good. Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to do an outside kick here, but I thought the gameplay was very well for online. It was a little bit slow, but overall, I mean, I felt pretty good about, how the game performed. I'm used to Heisman difficulty, and the O-line is trash as always, but kind of held up well this game. Just trying to make quick decisions as much as I can, do some RPOs, but, those weren't working as well as I would have hoped. But, yeah, just trying to get some quick hitters. I don't take it deep a lot. I kind of like just the medium to short range, get as much yards as I can, yards after the catch, just try to make my money through that. And then the first incompletion of the day, right over the middle. Dante Moore gets hit. Oh, that one hurt. I'm not going to lie, that one hurt. But convert on fourth down because, come on, this guy's trash on defense. Get it to 2-minute warning. We're not stopping here. I know the game's over, but I just wanted to score more. Rub salt in the wound, and then Dante Moore, read option, takes it to the house. Easy money. I do like my read options, but, Dante Moore's not the quickest quarterback, but, still works out pretty effectively here. But, yeah, I'm going to be definitely using the Ducks a lot more just because their playbook is really the only one I know, so... But yeah, 38-13. Yeah, again, this one goes over the top, but I mean, that should be a pick again. I mean, I feel like I should have had 4 picks this game. I think, there was some bailing out going on here, but trying to score one last time. This was probably my worst decision of the day. I had 3 people open and I just ran it, but again, triangle's wide open. I throw it there. Okay. Hand it off. A little gutsy there, but you hand it off up the middle and then trying to throw in the end zone. And then coming up here, I run and then I just hit the cheesiest move in the game. QB draw right at the middle for the touchdown. It's going to be 45-13. I mean, you can't really ask for a better first video, honestly. So, but yeah, this guy will just chuck one up and somehow come down with it. But, yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Great victory today. Hope to continue the series. And, yeah, thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.